We are going to talk about the access clearing statement. Now, you've heard me doing that clearing statement with you very, very often, isn't it? So let's start with the first one. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about your judgments, your conclusions, your decisions, and your computations that will never allow you to live a life of infinite possibility? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes, right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all 100 shorts, boys, poads, and beyonds. So I put this thing, so a lot of people, a lot of times ask me, what is the difference between an access clearing statement and an affirmation? So for those people, I just wanted to say the access clearing statement is a specific phrase. It's more like a question. It's a specific phrase used in our access consciousness practice designed to release limited beliefs and judgments. That's what it does. While an affirmation is a general positive statement used to promote positive self talk and mindset shifts, often focusing on personal qualities or desired outcomes. Essentially, clearing statements are more targeted towards removing negative energy or beliefs, whereas affirmations are more about cultivating positive ones. Okay? So I just thought that for those who are wanting to know. Now, a lot of people want to know what is the meaning of this right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all 100 shorts, boys, poads, and beyond. So for that, there is a video you can watch. And I could explain it, but I'd rather not do that. You can listen to the founder talking about it. And you'll get it at theclearingstatements.com. The clearing, if you have been watching my clearing statement, the one called Listen, I posted on the group. The link is given there also. Now, having said that, here's a question for you. Now, all of us are familiar with affirmations, and everybody has their own favorite affirmations. So today we are now, having explained that thing, now let's talk about affirmations. They help you to cultivate a positive mindset and all that. My favorite affirmation has always been, every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Okay? So anybody wants to add to it? I'm sure each and every one of you have learned something on those lines. So go ahead. Yes, Reddy Garu.
Sir, my affirmation is always all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory.
Yeah. That's a beautiful one, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
Thank you. And Major Narayanan, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
For me, affirmation is every way and every day. I keep getting better, better, and still better.
Right. Similar to mine. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Okay, who else? Raj seems to have one or two.
Namaste and good morning.
Namaste.
I feel that every day that comes in my life, because it's a new life, I feel an opportunity to make myself better and better to the society in what way I can do it. That's how I do myself.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Very nice. Kasasai.
Every opportunity is a wonderful. Every opportunity is wonderful to be a better version of myself.
Every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of myself. Every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of myself. That is the correct way of saying it. Got it? Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, Hari. Go ahead.
So my favorite is already told. My second favorite is the what else is possible, being in the question, and then at any point in time, what else is possible. Whether
I
it
wouldn't
is
call that affirmation.
clearing state.
It is not an affirmation. It's a question which awakens certain, energies and possibilities. But good. Thank you for sharing it anyway.
If you can
So I
repeat
have
that,
another
the
favorite.
first one,
Which
the
one?
first one, which is what have you made so
That
vital?
is a clearing statement. It's not an affirmation.
Okay, okay.
The clearing statement is, like I explained to you, specifically made to clear negative energies. An affirmation is to put something positive in your brain. Okay.
Positive in your mind,
Like
yeah.
another one. I'll give you another one which I have, which is every breakdown is a potential breakthrough. Another one I have is if you fall down, the only way to go is up. You can't go further down. Okay. Anybody else? Any other affirmations that you are familiar with? Come on, think. And
So
if you
for
Going
don't
me,
gets
have,
tough, the tough gets going.
yeah, that's a good one. And the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Can I share, sir?
Definitely.
So sometimes good things fall apart so that better things can fall together, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, say that again. That's a very nice one.
I'll repeat, sir. My throat is slightly better now. Sometimes good things fall apart so that better things can fall together. Thank you, sir.
Wow. So nice, so nice. It's so similar to every breakdown is a potential breakthrough. Good things fall apart so that, I mean, what is it? What's the rest of it? Good things fall apart so that,
Fall together, sir.
wow. Very nice. Okay, who else? So if we don't have one, we can invent one.
Sir, can I?
Yep.
Today is the best day of my life.
Yep. Beautiful. Who else? Now, I think Reddy Garu has another one. Go ahead.
I can do.
I can do.
Yes, sir.
We can add a few live words to it. No, I can do whatever I choose to do.
Yes, sir. I can do whatever I choose to do. Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Abhinav, go ahead.
Access mantra wala. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory.
Okay. Great. Thank you very much. Any other one?
Is
Come on.
awake and stop not till the goal is achieved.
Say that again.
Arise, awake, and stop not till your goal is achieved.
Slowly. Awake.
Arise, awake, and stop not till your goal is achieved. This is famous. This one by Swami Vivekananda.
Beautiful. And there are some very, very simple ones which you might have, you repeat to yourself, I am worthy. I am strong. I am confident. I am enough. I am capable. I am resilient. I am loved. I am at peace. I am growing. Any other ones which you can think of?
सूर्यपक प्रोविडेंस भगवान जो करता है अच्छे के लिए करता है. Because I'm accepting what is happening right now.
Yeah, so it will help you to start believing that every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. क्योंकि हर अनुभव तो भगवान ही देता है ना. Thank you so much. Yes, Kuldeep ji.
Sir, I heard somewhere that meaning of life is to give life a meaning.
Wow, wow, wow. Give the meaning that works for you. Wow, wow, wow. And there are some more good ones. I am capable of achieving my goals. I am safe and surrounded by love and support. I am capable of facing any challenges that come my way. And one of my favorite ones is I radiate love and positivity. That's a good one.
Sir, can you repeat, sir?
I radiate love and positivity.
Thank you, sir.
I am safe and surrounded by love and support. Okay. Can you think of anybody else? Anything else? So, one good practice many people have is that whenever they realize that their mind is saying negative things to them, then they replace that negative thought with an affirmation.
So can I?
Yeah, sure.
Everything is opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be.
I
The
wouldn't
best.
call it. It is a brain interrupter, to stop that negative talk. Very nice. Thank you very much.
And it's always been very handy, sir, when things are totally out of control.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So let me give you one or two more. I view my body without judgment, especially all of us who think that we are overweight and this and that and all. Okay. Another one is my worth does not depend on how I look. And one very powerful one, which we always say, is that I am a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being, and I deserve to be loved and respected for who I am. Somebody told me one very nice one is I deserve fulfilling relationships. Another very powerful one is I control my emotions. They do not control me. Another one came from Dr. Edward de Bono. He always said, possibilities are always there. I have to find them. Another good one is all my problems have a solution. Anything else that you want to add?
What goes around comes around.
Mm-hmm. As you give, so shall you receive.
Yeah. Or the karma chori, same meaning. Yeah.
But affirmation is an affirmation. Okay. Kul Babu, you have anyone which we are fond of? Dato Ishwaran gives a lot of them.
One, I like the one you always says, all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory.
Yeah, that's the access consciousness mantra.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Tanmay.
I'm grateful for all that I have and all that is going to come my way.
Yes, Abhinav.
The landmark one. My life is whole and complete.
Okay, very nice. Anybody else? People love me for who I am. People will love me whether I have any accomplishments or not.
I'm living with abundance, sir.
Yeah. I have abundance in my life.
I attract exciting opportunities.
Beautiful. I always attract exciting opportunities. I
We used
have
to say in the-
power. What's that?
Same club used to say, I am enough. I'm a winner. I am successful. They say in the 5 a.m. club.
Yeah.
That clear affirmation on universe, sir. I don't remember that filmy dialogue. एक सही सच्चे दिल से कुछ चाहोगे तो पूरे कायनात उसको something like that.
Yeah. अगर शिद्दत से कोई चीज चाहोगे तो सारी कायनात आपका साथ देगी. It came from a quote from Murray, which said that the moment you commit yourself, then providence also moves to support you. And all sorts of magical things happen which you could not even imagine can happen. A new one which I thought about just now is my life is magical and magical things happen to me. My life is a miracle and miracles keep showing up in my life. Yes, Colonel Saab, go ahead.
There are two things struck me when I heard all of you saying. One thing is everywhere that thing I keeps coming. And when I say so very frequently I lose the relevance of we and us and everything. Because then I'm isolating myself repeatedly when I say I. So it becomes more I, me, mine. So the day we break out of this I, we, mine probably is a better day that for us is the thing. So when we start looking at it. Second thing is, again, all the statement when I look at it, the meaning of that, there is more of expectation than hope. You know, we expectation and hope, which I would like to define is expectation. You are looking for something in return. You know, there is some reward you are looking at it. Whereas hope is not looking at the reward. Hope is more positive than expectation. The day again we are able to differentiate between hope and expectations. The day we start separating I, me, mine from our thoughts, I think probably we will all be happier. I mean, this my thought came. I may be right or wrong, but it looked to
You're
me.
very right, because that will only happen, Raj, once we get out of our normal binary thinking. Okay. And you're very right. And that's what we are working as, so that we can experience the oneness, shift from I to we.
Yes.
But, I'll tell you what, I had this problem with affirmations, just like what you said. But one thing I realized is that people fill up their brains with so much of negative self-talk, right? So an affirmation is at least, filling up your brain with positive self-talk. Anna? Now, the biggest problem for humanity is that because of their negative self-talk, they start living at scarcity. And the moment people are living at the level of scarcity, there is this grabbing ya jhapatta marne wala mentality, And that's the mentality you see all the time. If you go to a party also, you'll see it. You go and stand in a queue, everybody is pushing forward. So much so that they're, touching against you.
Yes, very much so.
Everywhere you see it, na? Even the driving on the road, I must come first. I mean, you ask them, where do you want to go? They don't know, but they must come first. So where is all that coming from? I believe it's coming from this negative self-talk that has been put in our heads and we've been adding to it, and so unconsciously it comes, Sometimes you're just thinking, "Yaar, koi fayda nahi hai," you leave it. I mean, what's the point of doing this maramari? Negative self-talk. And it is so insidious, people don't even know it. So the good thing about the affirmation is, at least it is replacing that. Now, if you look at the access clearing statement, it is not that me oriented. You understand? It's defeating all the me oriented kya bolte usko, beliefs, which we are also accumulating as a part of our self negative talk. So much of accumulated garbage is there. So that's why I love these clearing statements. I have already put one set of clearing statements on the group. You can all listen to that recording. I'll be putting more. And I believe that you can invent your own also. Right? The clearing statement has two parts. One is that right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD. That is the one which actually destroys that negative belief. It's like, what shall I say, mantra, which destroys. So when the first part is bringing up that energy of that negative thing in your head. For example, when I say, what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about your judgments, your conclusions, and your decisions, and your computations? So when you make something vital, valuable, and real, then you want to hold on to it. And because you want to hold on to it, it is not allowing you to have a life of infinite possibility, which you deserve. So when I say everything times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? You say yes. And then we do right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all 100 shorts, boys, poads, creations, bases, and beyonds. So that actually is like a pocha, you know. It cleans that stuff. So step number one, if we train ourselves, it is, you remember I always say, listen to yourself when you speak. Listen to others when they speak, but please listen to yourself when you are silent also. That's where all that garbage is being, you know, again and again going in a loop, you know. Like for some people, it is nobody loves me. For some people, it is whatever I may do in my life, they will find something wrong with me. You know, life is very difficult. It's not easy to have money. It's very difficult to live in this world. It's very difficult to survive in this world. People will cheat you if they can. You can't trust anybody and blah, 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 blah. So much of this garbage we are full of. Right? So we are replacing it with a affirmation, which is a positive statement. And I love what Colonel Saab said. What I mean, I'd love to hear a few hope statements, you know. When I say every day in every way, life is getting better and better. Sorry, Navalesh, sorry, please go ahead. You've been waiting for a long time.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Sir, I used to say that I attract positivity, happiness, and great health. Also, I repel negativity, sadness, and illness. So, will that be also a positive affirmation, sir, if I say that repel it also?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, something very interesting happened. Like, you know, when I went to a mandir and I was praying, and as I was praying, and I was praying for usual, you know, good health, happiness, prosperity, abundance, blah, blah, blah. And a thought came to me, and I added another prayer to it. And I said, you know, I pray that each and every person who comes into my life may be blessed by health, happiness, prosperity, wealth, and peace. You know, so that moment, it did not become only about me. Because I'm the one who's there in the world, no? And I'm the one who touches other lives. So the moment I said, everyone who comes in touch with me in my life, may he also be blessed by, you know, with peace, happiness, health, and prosperity. Interesting, isn't it? So that moment, you're not only asking for yourself, you're asking for everybody.
Very, very interesting, sir. That's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to hear.
मतलब मंदिर में जाके हम अपने लिए ही मांगते हैं ना. But how wonderful if you tell God, okay, listen, give me the ability or give me the presence or give me the energy that people who come in touch with my life, they are moved, they are touched, they get health, wealth and prosperity. मुझे तो दे ही दो, but जो मेरे संगत में आता है उसको भी मिलना चाहिए. Can you imagine if we all start praying like that? What a wonderful world it will be. Okay, Hari, please go ahead.
The same lines, sir, just told. Give perspective, my perspective on that eyes. It starts with I am the sole existence in the world, and then we are somewhere based on these clearing statements or clearing affirmations, we move towards I am the universe. So we are somewhere in between the journey from I am self to I am the universe. When you say I am the universe, it is all inclusive. Like Sukhdeepak sir told, there also I is there, but it is everybody. You don't differentiate between other people anywhere, and then you say that you are the universe. That's the expansion exercise you used to do, sir. So at that moment, you will feel for everyone. Then you become everything.
Wonderful. That's a